WebPOD. WebPOD allows subcontractors to log in and view jobs that have been given to them by their customer. Subcontractors can then POD, price, and report on these jobs. To access WebPOD, first go to www.TrackTrans.com. Click the Login button on TrackTrans.com and then select WebPOD to be taken to the WebPOD website. Enter the username and password you will have received from TrackTrans. If you have not received your username and password, or if you have forgotten it, please send us an email or call us with the contact details at the end of this video. Once you've successfully logged in, you will be taken to the home screen. You will notice that all of the jobs on this screen are currently grey and unselectable. This is because these jobs are unacknowledged. There are two ways we may acknowledge jobs. We may either click the Acknowledge All button on the bottom right of the main screen, or we may acknowledge jobs on a load-by-load basis. To do this, click on the load number and then click the Acknowledge button. The acknowledged jobs now appear white in the main home screen. We may acknowledge the rest of the jobs by either pressing the Acknowledge All button on this screen or by going into each of the loads and clicking the Acknowledge button. Once a job has been acknowledged, we may POD it. To POD a job, you may either do it from this main home screen or click on the job number to go into the job details screen. To do it from the home screen, first click into Date In and select a date. This is the date that you arrived on site. This date defaults to the arranged collection or delivery date for the job. Time in is the time that you arrived on site. Once you've entered the date in and time in, press the Tab key to open up the rest of the job's fields. Date out and time out are the date and time that you left the site. Confirmed items allow you to record how many items were collected or delivered. If your customer is not concerned with item counting, you may simply enter a 0. Enter the signature for the person who signed for the consignment. For an on-wheels job, once you've entered the signature of the collection line, you may press Tab to enter the delivery details. Using this Tab method allows you to enter all the details for multiple jobs and only save at the end. Press the Submit button to save the PODs. Once a job has been POD'd, it will disappear from the home screen. Past jobs are still accessible through the Statistics page. To POD a job through the Job Details page, first click on the job number. The Job Details page shows you many more details about the consignment. It also shows you statuses and gives you the option to cancel the job. Click the Arrived at Consignee button to add a date and time that you arrived at the site. Click the Delivered at Consignee button to add a date, time and signature for when the package was delivered. If there was an issue with the delivery, you may select a problem from the problem code drop-down. Options such as refused, card left and other are available. If your customer has already added a charge to the job, it will appear in the basic charge box on this pop-up. You may add additional charges by entering a charge amount in the additional charge box. click the Add Status button to save the POD. Further help, including information about the statistics and charges pages, is available under the Help button on WebPOD. Alternatively, you may contact us using the on-screen details.